Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to dive into a really powerful idea. What happens when expert knowledge actually leaves the university and gets put to work in the real world? We're going to see how one person is creating this incredible ripple effect, transforming communities and shaping the future, one student at a time.
This quote right here, this is pretty much the core idea, the engine behind everything we're talking about today. It's this simple but, really profound belief that learning isn't just about memorizing facts, it's about getting the tools you need to actually build something better.
Okay, so let's meet the person who's turning this philosophy into reality. Assistant Professor Dr. Rayner. She's an expert who's dedicated her work to empowering students, uplifting local communities, and contributing to this bigger vision of a sustainable society.
So that first ripple of impact, it starts exactly where you'd think it would, in the classroom. This is all about getting the next generation ready not just for any job, but for the super dynamic, digital-first world they're about to step into. So how does she do it? By focusing on the absolute most critical, in-demand skills out there right now. We're talking the whole shebang, from digital marketing and how to build a personal brand, all the way to using AI tools and data to make smart decisions. And let's be clear, these aren't just buzzwords. They're the new essentials for the modern workforce.
And get this is not just some dry, textbook theory. Students are getting their hands dirty, working directly with the kind of cutting-edge AI tools that businesses are using right now for everything from creating content to just being more productive.
So what's the end result of all this? Well, it's pretty clear. When these students graduate, they don't just walk away with a piece of paper. They have a real portfolio of practical skills that employers are desperate for. This is a total game changer, dramatically boosting their chances for great jobs or even starting their own businesses right out of the gate.
Okay, so let's follow that ripple as it moves outward, because this work goes way beyond the university. Now we're going to see how that same expert knowledge gets taken directly into local communities to create real, tangible economic growth.
Here's this huge challenge that so many small communities face. They have these amazing local products, things that are steeped in tradition, but they struggle to get them to a bigger market. This is exactly where that academic expertise can come in and be a catalyst for a huge transformation.
And wow, this picture just says it all, doesn't it? This is the perfect example. We're looking at the Ban Lao community's home Mali rice flour. It goes from being a basic local product to a professionally packaged, beautiful brand, Pet Thong, that looks right at home on any store shelf in the country.
Now, a transformation like that doesn't just happen by magic. It's the result of this really clear four-step process. It all starts with really listening to the community. Then you work together to make the product even better, build a brand people will love, and finally, get it out there online. It's about empowering them every single step of the way.
And what's really cool is that this model works for all sorts of things. On the left, you've got new tech for drying whitewood ear mushrooms. On the right, a totally new product, a pancake mix made from that local rice we just saw. This same approach has been used for everything from sweet potatoes to traditional woven mats.
And the impact, it's not abstract, it is super concrete. We're talking better products, which means more money and more stable income for families. It means the community can stand on its own 2 feet, create local jobs, and reach customers all over the country through platforms like Shopee and TikTok. This is what real grassroots development looks like.
And that ripple just keeps on going, creating a third, even bigger wave of impact. This is about weaving all these individual successes together into a much larger vision for a society that's stronger, fairer, and more sustainable for everyone.
So what's the secret sauce here? Well, a huge part of it is a method called Participatory Action Research, or PAR. And really, it's a huge shift in thinking. It makes sure that development is a real partnership. It's done with the community, not just for them. That way, the solutions actually stick.
To make sure this all works long-term, Dr. Rayner uses these really smart frameworks that go way beyond just profit. For instance, she uses models like social return on investment to measure the social and environmental good that's created, not just the money. It's about building businesses that are good for people and the planet.
So when you put it all together, what's the ultimate goal? It's about building a really strong grassroots economy, one that not only makes money, but also makes society more equal, and, this is so important, protects and celebrates the local heritage that makes these communities so unique in the first place.
Okay, so you've seen the incredible results. But what's the foundation of expertise that makes all this amazing work possible? Let's take a quick look behind the curtain.
Dr. Rayner's work is built on this incredibly solid academic base.
Her MBA in marketing provides all those fundamental brand-building skills, while her recent PhD in digital innovation shows she's completely focused on those cutting-edge tools we saw earlier. And this is all on top of more than 10 years of teaching and research experience.
But check out these certifications. This is what really tells you she's not only at the forefront of her field, but she's committed to doing it the right way. We see specific training in the ethical use of AI, which is so crucial, and in that social return on investment analysis that's so key to her community work.
And this isn't just us saying it. Her expertise is recognized on a national level. The fact that she's the lead researcher, the principal investigator on multiple big projects with major funding, well, that confirms her status as a top expert in this field.
So, Dr. Rayner's work gives us this powerful blueprint for how knowledge can create real, tangible change. And it leaves us all with one final, really important question to think about. What incredible, untapped potential is hiding in your own community, just waiting for the right spark of knowledge to unlock it?